Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you a little midday money on the 22nd, it says here, of August. First day of school for my guys. Back at it. My son and daughter back at school. My daughter's sad. She doesn't want to go to school. She wants to drop out of school. She's in 7th grade. My son doesn't mind. He likes it. Anyway, he's like, yeah, I'm going to try to get into that AP geography or American history or something as opposed to just a regular class. Good for him. He's a sophomore. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Welcome on into the show. Max Wager, winning free picks, parlays, wherever you're watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Because if you come in after the fact, I like all the comments. I prefer the comments, but if you're watching afterwards, I don't know you're watching. I'm sure there's some kind of algorithm knows, but I don't know. I'd like to know. So there's that. Subscribe to the channel. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. The picks are on Twitter. I just tweeted them to the Twitter universe there. If you're following me there, super. If not, be sure to follow. 7 Day Steal scrolling. If you look at down on the premiums for my stuff, you can't beat it. There's also a link in the description. $39 for a week. I don't know. Can't really go wrong. Now, 176, 164 Major League Baseball. We dropped our game yesterday here. Toronto couldn't get it done. I got in some kind of little back and forth with a guy on there. It was like, oh, yeah, he's hitting Judge on purpose. Like, what? I mean, Judge is 0 for 2 in a 2 for 10 run, 2 for 10 stretch. You're hitting a guy when you're clinging to a lead. You're down a run or whatever it was. Yeah, they're definitely looking to hit that guy. And by the way, Manoah now tied for second with hits Batman in the league. So I don't think he just hit 13 New York Yankees. He runs up and in sometimes. It happens. But really, do a little research before you come in and be like, they're not trying to pitch to Judge. He had already struck out Judge. The Yanks, we'll talk about the Yanks. Well, why not just talk about it right now? Besides being the tied for the worst record since the All-Star break, they've had, I heard this morning, 4 3-game losing streaks already this month. I mean, that's impossible. Well, it's not impossible because they've done it. And that's why I say to teams get on those 2 3-game losing streaks, you fade them. Especially a team like the Yanks. Favorites all the time. Anyway, 176, 164, 0-1. We did drop that yesterday. 40-37, not too shabby. Totals 167 and 117. I did lose that yesterday, too. I went 0-2-1 in my premiums. Toronto was one of them. And I had a St. Louis under 8. Didn't get there against Arizona. So 167 and 117. 57-35 with the faves. Not too bad. 426 and 400 plus 41.85. 421, 410, 25.99. Again, depending how you get down on the games. They vary a little bit, and even with NFL. So we lost the Giants yesterday. Couldn't pull it out. 4-4 in the video. 9-6 overall. 265. But I'm 250 on another site. So those little plus monies change. You got to get down on them. And I did write down some lines for coming up for NFL. There's a couple lines already for this week already out there. Today though, Braves run line. I'll take the Braves playing pretty good, 8 of their last 10, and Pittsburgh slumping. So we get 115 there. I got the A's last night at a plus 133. Now they're down to a 120. How are the Marlins favored? I know the A's are bad. Miami's 2-8 themselves their last 10. A little better than 4-6 Oakland squad, but I mean 4 straight and you're favored here. Take a shot with the doggy and the Dodgers run line at the 115. Red hot, 7-3. Winners of 3 straight. Here comes Milwaukee, kind of a little bit in a little rut. And yes, I do have the Mets as well at a plus 110. I didn't throw it in the chat because this is still a tough spot for the Met off the Philly game. All right, it's the big series there. The Yanks they got to win, but they're feeling the pressure. Thought about taking Cincinnati here, plus 2 and change. Maybe a run line, plus $1, but didn't make the cut. Again, I got these 3 for the video. Enjoy. And real fast with NFL. So I was looking at that when I made the room today earlier. I'm waiting. And Tim, by the way, I forgot to tell you. So the contract or warranty lead is coming between 11 and 11:15. So, or 12 and 12. We'll see what happens. So I got to kind of keep a little ear out. See who rings the bell, but we'll see. Who knows? So I was looking at some of these games, and believe it or not, I want to maybe take Houston. I know we have a game tonight in NFL. I almost said Braves and Mets. It's the Falcons and the Jets. I would lean uh, under maybe here. Again, no real. I'm not running to bet this game. But Thursday night, I kind of want to take the Texans getting 3 from the Niners. The Bills plus 2.5 on Friday. If I'm getting their backup quarterbacks in that game, right? If I'm getting a Keenum and a Barkley, sign me up for that. Um, and that, again, there's only a few games posted. Seattle was 1-point favorite. Dallas, Saints won over the Chargers. Vegas won over New England. This is the week. Normally, it'd be straight bet and unders, right? The old kind of walkthrough before the regular season starts. I don't know. Nothing's really. Some days you just love it. Other days you kind of look at it like, gotta see what goes on. So there's that with NFL coming up. Now to the comments. Let's get it on. David, how are you today? What do you got? White Sox money line and the Phils today. Oh, Phillies money line. Shocked minus 240. I like the Reds. I just said I kind of like the Reds a little bit. So sign me up there on Cincy, maybe a run line play. I can't lay 240 with Syndergaard, especially off the Mets. Mets series, they didn't look too good in. Kopech, again, I want to take Kansas City here. I saw this on last night, and I'm thinking, all right, are you going to get, you got rained out yesterday. I had Cease yesterday. Was he going to come in and pitch today? But it looks like no, because they'll probably play a doubleheader tomorrow, I guess, in this game. Who knows? I don't know why they're giving him the break. Kopech hasn't looked well. He's the guy I'd want to push back. And I like that kid. It's not, but I don't like either of these. Dogs for me. Braves money line, yes. I thought about Minnesota today. Sonny Gray thought about it. Did not play it. Mr. Nika's in the house. Yes, Dodgers. Yes. Run line. Eric's in the house. Good morning. Let's go. What is that? Flying money. Hopefully it doesn't fly out the window. Justin, hit the like button. Appreciate it. Can't back Aller ever. Especially if it's going to be. It's Cabrera. See, I was looking at it was supposed to be Lopez today. And as much as I like Lopez, he struggled a little bit. Maybe they change pitchers. If that's the case, the line's still come down. I don't know why it's coming down. I like Cabrera. Michael, good morning. Tampa Bay run line. Yeah, right. Plus 110 there over the Angels, miserable Angel group. How many people had Ohtani yesterday? They left to take Ohtani yesterday. How'd that work out? Angels are bad. Well, only good news for the Yanks is that they got the Angels and the A's coming up. You better go in there, get the brooms out, and run roughshod over those two squads. Because here comes Toronto and Tampa to overtake you guys.
Isn't that a West Coast trip for them?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're usually out west. St. Louis run line. Yeah, Monty's pitched excellent. 7 in a row, playing well. What's the run line here? Plus a little bit, plus $1. Worth a shot there. St. Louis playing very well. Overtaking a Brew Crew for the Central. People are betting Yanks. Yeah, because the Yanks are due. Not only the Yankees due for more wins. This is just, again, I said about the Phils. Tough spot coming out of the Philly game. And we've seen them with Scherzer and DeGrom. The Mets say, let's see if we could beat this team 0-0. Like, they just feel like they don't even have to score one for these guys. That's why the line's coming down. Mets don't score. Just bet the under. This game's going to be a 2-1 game. Yanks win 2-1. Tim will be smashing his head against the wall thinking, what the hell's going on here? Like the rest of the Met fans. This is a time for you to, put the nail in the New York coffin and take over the back pages of the Post and the News and say you're the best team in New York. Are you going to do it, or are you going to lose these games 2-1? I can't bet the Yanks. The Yanks they're tied for the worst record in baseball since the All-Star break. Dodgers run line, yes. Cincy over, I can get behind. Yeah, Cubbies. I kind of like Steele. No, is it Steele today? Right? Oh no, Smiley. Steele was yesterday. Monty's pitched really good though. Do you want to take a shot on Dog? I'm going to say sure. Mini run line. I understand. Yes, Falcons over the Jets. I don't know. I want to see White play the whole game here for the Jets. Get him ready for Week 1. They might need him. Yankees, I get it. Everybody's going to put the Yankees. They feel like they're due to start winning, have going on a win streak. Tampa first 5. Guess Angels. But I don't like this laying that number. You're going to be in a high number there. Tampa run line. That's the only way to do Tampa when you're in the 175 range. Angels are bad. Atlanta Pitt over. It is Odorizzi. I like Ronzi. I'll say okay with you. Ariang Steakhouse trying to get me to come in for a kids eat free. No, I don't know about that over. Hit parlay Abreu in the game plus 112. Excellent. Nice winner there. Did you hit what Abreu? Could have been the White Sox didn't play. I say maybe that.
It's a hit parlay for today. These
hit
players
parlay.
to win a hit today.
Hit for him and them to win the game plus 112. I don't know. I kind of like KC.
No. He's saying Abreu and then Gamble.
Oh, Gamble game. Duh. See, that's why
That's what I'm here for.
I'm racing through because I got this person's supposed to come. So sorry, J-Rock. I get it. Okay. Yes. Go for it. Cubs and Cards. I want to do an under here, Mike. Cards big game yesterday in Arizona. Travel day for him. Monty's pitched well. Give me an under. No Ohtani. What a waste out there. What a waste of Ohtani and Trout. We'll do a whole October show on how the Angels should just be broken up along with a couple other teams and absorbed into other ball clubs. Pirates over or under 3.5 runs, Lefty. Probably an under. I mean, though it's Jake Odorizzi. Any Odorizzi, I want to jump to an over. That being said, it's the Pirates, Latif. Is this the game you want to run to for a team total? Why not do a Reds or Philly team total over instead? Where I got mediocre pitching and teams that could maybe club a couple runs. College football on Saturday, less than a week away. Tonight, we'll be doing some ACC, AAC college football, 10 o'clock Eastern, all week long, 10 o'clock football previews for college. Gil, good morning. K prop time. Mad Max over 7.5. What is the odds on that? What are you laying? Looks easy. Looks easy enough, but are you laying 150? Laying hopped on Dodger Roll on last night. How do you feel about under 8? I thought about the under. Flowers pitched well. Yes, go for it. Joe, I can't.
Oh, over 7.5 is minus 102, so that's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good. Yeah, take
There
it.
you
Yeah. Easy money. That would be the who brought up the Fort Knox lock? The Fort Knox lock was yesterday on the San Francisco Giants under the total. By the way, that game was 9-8. Total was 11. So that's that. But you did get 5 in the 10th, but still over the total. Over the total. How do we Joe Flacco? Come on. Dodgers under. Yes. I rarely bet the Yanks, but I just feel very strong that the Mets are going to be tired. It was tough series. I understand fading the Mets off that series. You're going to get Yanks as a dog both games, right? You got Scherzer, DeGrom. I like the Yanks to get to the Mets tax bullpen. Possibly. Hey, that's a downside with the Mets. It is off a Philly series.
The bullpen if Scherzer goes 7.
He should go more than 7.
Diaz in there for 2 innings.
I mean, this team should just. I want to see A+ from Scherzer, and Diaz comes out. Maybe even not Diaz. Maybe the game's just 8-0 because I mean, are we loving Herman? I'm a Yankee guy. I don't love Herman. Apparently they do because they figured they didn't name pitchers. They could trade Monty to the Cardinals for a guy on the injured list, and all he's done in 3 starts is post a .54 ERA. 16 innings, 17 Ks, 1 run. He hasn't been too bad. I'm sure the Yanks would like to have him. Although if he was pitching for the Yanks right now, the Yanks would just be losing those games 1-0. He'd be going 6 innings, 7 innings. They'd pull him out and in a 0-0 game. So wouldn't make a difference. Ikishi, hello. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited you are here. Welcome to the show. I was looking up the 102. Still, 102 is nice. Best bets at baseball today. I'm going to say the A's, believe it or not. I'm going to come in with a dog here, Quincy. I like the A's. I bet the A's last night. The lines come down a bit. But how are we betting Miami as a favorite? The lines come down. I know Oakland's a bad club. I just can't. And second on that list would have to be Dodgers run line. They're like the Energizer Bunny. Just keeps going. And the line movement kind of scares me. A couple betting sites are offering all kinds of Scherzer 6 Ks and they win. Yeah. That's always the kiss of death when they come in with those boosts. Scherzer will give up a solo jack. Probably. But again, I just can't. I mean, I'll go run line Mets and be happy. Could I pull the old reverse Yankee fan and go, I'm taking the Mets so the Yanks win both of these games? All right, play the old reverse voodoo. I just don't think the Yanks are in a good spot right now. Aaron Boone come out and bang the table all he wants, and they could fake want to fight a guy who leads the league in hits batter. I mean, this team has struggled since the All-Star break. We've said this. Hi, it's August 22nd. So we've said this for the last 22 days since the All-Star break, and the calendar's changed to August. I don't know why we want to bet the Yanks. Tampa isn't a run line team. Well, I'm not saying they're a run line team. They don't score, but they're not a team I want to lay 180 on with either, Trey. I mean, you can do that. You're new. I've never seen, I haven't seen you in chat. Maybe you come in. If you ever listen to me, we get into the 140s, 150s. I'm saying take a run line. I'm not looking to back guys. Any teams laying 180, $2, $3. Spring 7Ks, 176. That's a big 176 there. Angels offense is bad. They're terrible. The whole team's terrible. The team's a joke. Makes me sick. And then you come in here and be like, oh, Ohtani the MVP. I think in my old banners, I said, let's come in and take, because I think everybody's going to jump on Judge. Here it is. I think these came in at the All-Star break. Verlander, Cy, Ohtani MVP, Burnsy, Cy, Riley MVP. And I just think, do I think Ohtani should be MVP? No. He shouldn't be an MVP on a crap team. Judge should surely be the MVP. All right. My warranty person is on their way. Wonderful. So I'll be about another couple minutes, and then Tim will jump in. Judge should be the MVP based on how this season ends today. You take him out of that team, the Yanks are what they are. You see him not hit, and this team folds up like a cheap suit. Ohtani on that Angel team is still terrible. Doesn't make a difference. Same with Trout. Team's trash. But I'll tell you what, man, Yanks don't make the playoffs. What a collapse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I agree. I think going A's, Dodgers today. I do like the A's. Again, I bet them last night. The lines come down. It's, again, the Marlins. How are the Marlins favored? I know Oakland's bad. I can't. If I get Oakland plus money this series, well, I take them every game. It's just tough. It's tough because although it's no Alcantara, but I like Cabrera. I did like Lopez, but he's been terrible lately. Dodgers run line, you have to take it every game. Can't hurt you. I didn't say I'd bet them on the money line. Yeah, no. Tampa, again, someone asked, do you like Tampa today? I'd have to do a run line because I don't want to lay 175. Did I bet them? No. Did I bet the run line? No. Here's the games we bet today. Here we go. This is for the chat. There we go. And I told you the other games I got today. Got some Dodgers action in under 8. What else we got here? So college this weekend. I already told you I bet these games. Got Nevada under 55, Wyoming under 46.5. So nothing else. Again, I'm doing the previews this week. I'll dive more into individual matchups. Again, on the previews tonight, we're going to do, where are the banners here? I have the AAC and ACC set up, a couple of the games, the first week games. That's what we really do. We'll talk about a couple conferences, a couple of their opening day games for week 1, week 0, whatever the case may be. So that'll be with me at 10 tonight. Tim's going to take over shortly in about a minute. And if I finish up, I'll come back. Otherwise, Tim will lead you out into Morning Wood with Allie. So there's that. Stick around for Allie. And, of course, the Power Hour show. It starts this week. Tomorrow I'll be doing, I think I got Oklahoma versus Central Michigan or Oklahoma State. I got some crazy college football game. Talk about that tomorrow on the Power Hour. But, Tim, it's all you.
Yeah, I get Power Hour today. I get the West Virginia game, and I get to talk about the American Conference. So
I kind of like the under in that West Virginia game.
That's what I was doing. Yeah, the lines dropped from 54 to 51.5. So
yeah,
2 defensive teams, 100%, and then the American Conference. I'm going Houston. Houston to win it, and the team win total over. UCF team.
I can't talk. I'm doing that show tonight. So
you do that.
Come in and talk tonight with me with it if you want.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might hop in with you then. American Conference, that's my back door. I got my East Carolina shirt on right now. Go Pirates. But no, I like it.
I might be back. We'll see. You can wrap it up. I'll text you if I'm going to be a bit.
All right. Sounds good. All right. We'll try to spread this show out as long as we can with 9 MLB games. Yeah, it is a slow type of day, but no, you know what? We'll jump into college football, because that's on Saturday. Figure talk about that for a little bit, and kind of where I'm looking. Me and Nick already put our plays up. We kind of already looking at it. Nebraska game, yeah, that's a Northwestern spot. Northwestern plus the 13. We also like the over in that game. I think it's going to be a back and forth, high scoring game. And I wouldn't even mind taking a shot at Northwestern money line at like $4. Think that could be interesting. I'm taking the Higgs going under. I want to take Wyoming plus the 10. I think that could be an interesting spot. If we get a lower scoring game, go with that. Nick really likes Connecticut. Plus the bajillion points that you're going to get for them. I think it's 27.5, 28 points, something in that range. So Nick likes Connecticut. North Texas game over. Although we got it at 55. It's 54.5 now. That's fine. And you're not a true degenerate unless you bet the Hawaii game. So Hawaii plus the points and the over in that game. So couple of plays that we kind of like for week 0. Kind of a small card. Eventually, we'll talk a little bit less about every single game, but when we have such a small card for week 0, I'm excited for some college football. So we'll talk about those games. But no, yeah, just sorry. Angels don't hit lefties. I doubt Ohtani plays. He left the game early. Yeah, I believe he left the game early with sickness? Something like that? I don't know. Cincinnati, Philly, over. I don't know about that one because that line has dropped from 9 to 8.5. Why is it dropping? That doesn't make sense. Minnesota, Texas, under. Sure, under in Miami. If it's Lopez, no. If it's Cabrera, sure. But I'm not sure about that Oakland game yet. Dodger online. It's either Dodger online or you're grabbing the the Brewers on the money line, but that's just me. Yankees, no. Yankees have lost 14 out of the last 18 games, and now they get to face Scherzer. I know the Mets are off that big series game, everything with the Phillies, but I don't care. I think the Mets win tonight because it's hard for the Yankees to win if they can't score. Watch later when they rule Ohtani out and that run line goes to be minus 125. For the Rays game, I like the Rays run line. I do. Love your ECU logo, Pirates logo. Got my East Carolina hat on too. I'll be at the game against NC State week 1. And I will have some money on East Carolina in that game. How is Nebraska favored by that much? That is my point exactly. It's not like they're even at home. They're in Dublin. It's in a neutral site and they're that big of favorites. Yeah, signing up for Northwestern all day. Nebraska's just a big college football name. Everybody wants to lean towards them. Northwestern, they were garbage last year. I don't know. I'm on Northwestern and I'm on the over. I think we see a high scoring game that ends a 3-point game or something in that nature. Tim, keeping it classy. Trying my best. We'll see what we could do. Wyoming plus the 10. So another one is I don't think Illinois should be that big of favorites. I think Wyoming will have a decent enough game to keep it close. I know it's in Illinois, so that might be a little bit scary, but I'm on Wyoming. I think Wyoming could possibly win because if you look at week 0, dogs. It's the first week of the year. You're going to see a bunch of underdogs. We're already on UConn, Wyoming, Hawaii, and Northwestern. With a couple of overs because defense. You're going to get like in that Northwestern game. I think we're going to get a lot of points because both the teams are bringing back more than half of their offense and none of their defense. So their defense has to get recalibrated. Their offenses are going to be clicking. I think it's going to be a high-scoring back-and-forth game. It ends 42-35 or something in that nature. It's a close game and goes way over the total. So, but Wyoming game, I like Wyoming, yes. Cabrera's pitching. Some of the books say Lopez, some of them say Cabrera will get a full, completed, guaranteed later. Who do you like tonight out of Atlanta and the Jets? Under. I like the under tonight. I think that's a decent spot. I'm going to go Mets, Yankees under the 7.5 tonight. It's raining. I would not mind it getting rained out and the Mets play doubleheader tomorrow. Let's see what RotoWire says in terms of their weather real quick. 26% chance of rain. I'm not sure if I could really weather in Bronx, New York. Cloudy, scattered thunderstorms. Is it going to be bad or can I get the hour by hour? Hourly. Here we go. That's in South Carolina. I don't want South Carolina. I want the Bronx. New York. We get the Bronx, New York. There we go. Thank you. They're expecting some rain, but they're expecting it earlier on in the day. Yeah, there should be showers tonight. It wouldn't kill me if the game got postponed tonight and goes on to tomorrow. That would be all right. Extra day of rest for the Mets. Fitzgerald would have Northwestern ready to play. Let's get it. Wyoming coach is a good one. We'll have them ready to fight. I'm a big person when it comes to college football. I'm going to be grabbing a lot of dogs. That's just how it's going to be. I was already looking through going through week 1 in general. Even past the week 0 games. I was looking Purdue plus 3.5, slight dog. I was looking La Tech plus 19.5. I was looking Temple plus 6.5. I think could be an interesting line. Colorado could be interesting. App State, East Carolina, Rutgers, all plus points. I like Houston, that they're minus points. Oregon plus 17.5. South Florida against BYU plus 11.5 could be interesting. Texas State plus 5.5 versus Nevada could be interesting. Florida plus 2.5 versus Utah. Syracuse plus 3.5 versus Louisville. Of course, I'm going to be grabbing Ohio State minus the 15 or whatever it is against Notre Dame. I just think that's a different story. Just a lot of dogs week 1. Boise State versus Oregon State. That could be interesting. Oregon State did not have a good year last year, so we'll see. Metropolitans. Yes, I like the Mets today. If the game gets played, yes, I like the Mets. Run line, that's fine. I do like Max Scherzer over Domingo Germán. I think it's a solid spot. There's the early game today, and I'm surprised nobody asked really. Oh, a couple of people, I guess, mentioned the White Sox. I like the under in the White Sox game. It dropped from 8.5 to 8. I still think it's got a 4-1 game written all over it. Who wins? Don't really care. I just think it's a lower scoring, ugly type of game. So under in that one. Over in the Braves Pirates or Rizzy game for me. That's gone from 8.5 to 9. I got 8.5. And I grabbed the Cardinals run line. They've just been really hot. They've won 7 straight games, 8 out of their last 9, and 7 out of the 8 wins are by the run line. So they've been hitting well. And we got the under in the Mets game tonight. WNBA playoffs resume tomorrow with the Liberty hosting the Sky. The Liberty plus 7.5. I'll wait for that line to keep on climbing and grab the Liberty as many points as I can get. They're going to be a scrappy team. Was kind of looking at their thing. Last game was not a good spot for them. The only reason, obviously, it's easy to say now, but the Liberty during day games, not good. Night games, a little bit better at home. Definitely a spot I would look at. So taking them plus the points. And then Wednesday, you get game 3 between the Sky and the Wings. That one's in Dallas. I like the over. It's at 164.5 or whatever. I think you're going to get a much. I mentioned last game, competitive game between Dallas and Connecticut. If Dallas gets to a certain amount of points, I think it's an easy over. Dallas got to 89 points, and it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. But they did hit the over last game, so that kind of worked out. I kind of like the over in that game. Not really much else to look at. I know NFL preseason Jets game tonight, under for me. Not really much thought. Nick kind of caps the NFL preseason for ESB, so that's kind of there. I don't know. It just seems like a lighter day. I know Allie will be on later with Morning Wood at 1 o'clock. It's Monday, so last Woody Standing starts today. Make sure you guys hop onto that. So you guys check out all that. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. There you go. I like that banner. I don't know. There's not really much else to kind of look at. You know what? We'll look at one thing real quick because I've been having fun following this one. The AL wild card has been a lot of fun to watch, which currently has the Seattle, Tampa, and Toronto are all tied for that lead. That is crazy to see. They're all tied. And then you get Minnesota and Baltimore 2.5 games back, Chicago 3.5 games back. So the field's starting to get a little bit more separated, but still 6 teams separated by 3.5 games. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch down the stretch. Yankees are starting to lose that division lead. What was once 15.5 games is down to 8 between Tampa and Toronto. Not to mention the Yankees get to play against Tampa and Toronto a bunch, so that league could easily get shrunk even more. Still a fun AL Central battle going on between Cleveland, Minnesota, and the White Sox, all separated by 2.5 games. Mets extended theirs yesterday up to 4 games. St. Louis is up 5 games now. I love the fact that San Diego in the West is closer to the Colorado Rockies than they are the LA Dodgers, which is hilarious to see. Seattle still 11.5 games back there. We'll see how it goes. Definitely a lot of fun races down the stretch that we'll definitely be paying attention to. Surely y'all not gonna believe me, but Mets minus 1.5. Don't say easy. Don't say easy. And Jets money line. So New York parlay. I don't hate it. I don't hate that. I like the Mets tonight if that game goes on, because there's supposed to be a bunch of rain. Jets game will go on. And I like the under, especially if it's supposed to rain in that area. I like the under tonight in the Jets game. Rays, yes. I think we can hit a big today money parlay day. Good luck. Good luck to you, Nathan. I'm not putting together any parlays. I got my 5 plays rolling, and that's all I'm doing today. I got my 5 plays in the MLB, which include the under in that White Sox game, the over in Atlanta, the Mets run line, the Rays run line, and the Cardinals run line. That's kind of my 5 plays for today. That's about all I'm doing. There really isn't much more to look at. We've kind of broken into everything. Stay tuned. Higgs will have his ACC and AAC show tonight. I might try to hop onto that to talk about some of that American Conference. That's where I'm. That's my favorite conference, my strongest conference. Obviously, East Carolina's in there, so it's kind of the one that I pay attention to the most. Definitely a lot of fun. I'll be talking during that on Power Hour as well. Power Hour is 3 o'clock. It's the football show. I'll be talking the West Virginia game, and I'll be talking the American Conference. Love it. Allie Burns will be at 2 o'clock for Morning Wood. Just parlays at 1 o'clock for Morning Wood. 2 o'clock just parlays. 3 o'clock with Power Hour. 5 o'clock game time decision. Lenny should be back today, so that should be fun. Definitely thing. Hit the like an adult. Dang right. I like it, Nathan. I like it. We're gonna try to keep rolling because try to get as close to that 1 o'clock as we can. Yeah. Are there lines out for preseason football next week? There are. Let's see, all right, the totals are anywhere. I see 37s up to 40. So that's definitely interesting for the last weekend of the last spring preseason games, I should say. I know the Jets and the Giants should play each other, but I don't see that game. Interesting. But no, there should be a lot of stuff going on. College football coming up. That's on Saturday, so 6 days away for that. That's exciting. I am even with the book for the week with tonight left. Would you pass for what? Would I pass for what? I don't know what you're asking. Yeah, sorry. No Morningwood, Allie Burns. It's Lenny today. Sorry. Higgs looks different today. He had to. He was here earlier. He had to check out. He had a realtor person or insurance person, somebody come to the house. I'm not sure if he's coming back today or not. But I will be running it for a little bit longer because I'm not going to go. I don't want to go crazy long. Plus, you only get 9 games today, which is kind of a smaller slate. You get 1 NFL game. I don't know. Never leave money on the table. No, you could leave money on the table. There's nothing wrong with that. This is just not I don't know. This is just a slow Monday. Not a lot of stuff going on. At least it's Jake Odorizzi Day, right? We get to We get to kind of fade that. I know Higgs is on Atlanta run line. I think that if we can get it over, that's all I care about. I got 8.5. It's up to 9. Oakland, I stayed away from that game, especially with not knowing Oakland, not knowing Miami's deal. Dodgers, it's kind of Dodgers run line or Milwaukee money line. For me, I don't really think there's a in between for that one. I don't know. Anything else, guys? I feel like I could probably wrap up the show pretty soon because it's a very slow day. Yeah, not enough meat on the bone. No, not really. Not really. No, I think I could wrap up today's show. Chat's kind of slow day. Higgs is on the Braves, the Dodgers, both run line, and the Oakland Athletics on the money line. Make sure you guys check out Morning Wood, start of Last Woody Standing in 20 minutes with Lenny today, not Allie. 2 o'clock for Just Parlays, 3 o'clock Power Hour, 5 o'clock Game Time Decision. Make sure you guys check all that good stuff out. I don't know about the total for Vandy Hawaii, but definitely should lean towards the over, right? Yep, we're on the over and we're on Hawaii. I think Hawaii wins this game straight up, so like that. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Higgs will be back tomorrow. Kind of a lighter day, and we'll see you guys then. Good luck, everybody, and see you guys later.